Alright gamers, welcome. This game we're going to be playing Aphelios Alistar into Jinx Melio. And I've heard it said that this patch with Aphelios, you can just not run the attack speed shard, you can just run double adaptive, and you can start Q, not start W, and just run 81 AD, and because of the attack speed buff, you still feel like you have plenty of attack speed anyway. I'm not sure I believe that, but that it would actually be more efficient than still just putting points into attack speed, but, you know, I like to test stuff, so we'll try that. This is actually getting on my nerves, I need to mute that. I can't mute it, okay, perfect. Such an obnoxious sound. Okay, just got a shield, no point hitting her, I'm just gonna get mini aggro for nothing. Well, we've done decent damage to Jinx so far, considering we're in a melee versus range matchup. I think Alistar successfully got the Melia to not trade with Jinx, and instead got them to having a moat off with Alistar. Yeah, this attack speed, lack of attack speed is definitely impacting my CSing for sure. I'm also running Alacrity alongside this setup, just so we can have a little bit of an attack speed increase. But yeah, I mean, I don't think the buff is big enough where you can just completely disregard attack speed. It is nice to have these full AD setups. Like, there might even be some niche where that could actually be optimal, potentially. But I don't think just because of the buff you just want to just start running this every game. That's just my opinion so far, though. Okay, kind of awkward for me. The minions are just moving all the way over there where I cannot poke the Jinx. Huge damage onto Melia there, though. For sure, if I do manage to land some combos when I've only put points into Q, it is a lot of damage. He might die to this. Close. Crap. The minions— oh my god, the Alistar and the minions are blocking me both. What the hell? What? She gonna agreed? But literally if not for Alistar being in the way, I'm sure I would have been fine even with the minion block. Oh my god. Well, that is really awkward. We had such a big lead there. Oh, did he not die to that? Oh my god, he didn't die to that either. No, I almost had him! Damn it, I flashed out of vision and still got hit. Yeah, certainly for these fights though, when you have no attack speed at all, it really hurts your DPS. Oh, do we at least get an assist? Hey, we do. Alright, this actually prevents it from being a disaster. Nicely. I'm not gonna wait for my dagger though, it would just take too long, I think. I need to make sure I rush into the lane ASAP here, it could be the difference between missing the cannon or not. Oh yeah, we're not doing static shift this game because they have a tank sound. That sound could get very tanky. So we're gonna build full crit. I'm not gonna do Yuntal because it just wouldn't really work in this. It's not the optimal choice for this matchup at the very least, I would say, since they have no melees, they're not very tanky. If I go Collector, it's certainly gonna work a lot better if I need to just burst them down. But we do want to do a full crit build because we do no crit with static shiv. Yeah, I think you can lose a lot of CS by not having any attack speed, to be honest. That's one. Oh. You've got plenty of AD, so let's put points into lethality from now. We know the enemy jungler is bot side then. But this is also such a great fight. Oh, come on, if I just had vision! Oh, for fuck's sake, we could have had both of them. Oh, that is absolutely tragic. I think that Milioi just came up just in time as well. Fuck me. I think my trinket literally came up at that moment as well. As I missaw. That is actually so many layers of unlucky. Should have probably just turned on to Jinx there, but the Amelia just felt like a no-brainer. Finish off first. Oh well. Just need an engage from Alistar there. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, not very smart Amelia to stick around there. I don't need to shove this wave, but I can, and therefore I will. There we go. Alright, now I can actually just base on BF sword, I suppose. All good. It's gonna be a stronger component than Serrated Dirk. Still gonna actually go for the collector though. Probably.
The fortress is quiet. If only you could be here, Fel. You would make this stone seem real.
An enemy has been slain.
Wow, her HP. Damn it. Alright, I'm level 6 and they're not, so if we get an Alistar engage, they should just get destroyed. We'd want to prioritize green ult over a blue ult, since we're unlikely to one-shot both at the same time with blue. But if we... Ooh. Okay, nice combo there. I actually managed to get 3 caliber marks there. Thanks for landing that last green Q. Alright, now she's massively chunked out. That makes it a lot harder for her to stay in the lane and survive. We want to push this under the turret, which is very slow because I have no attack speed. Yeah, I think the only way that a setup like this makes sense is if you're at least going to build a lot of attack speed. Like, maybe if you're going for Yuntal Rush, where you're getting a lot of early attack speed, maybe it pays off. But otherwise, like, man... just so clunky. This may not be the last time that I experiment with it though. Like maybe just having a ranged versus... melee versus range matchup wasn't the right matchup to try this in. I don't want to base actually until I got Serrated Dirk. I was gonna cheese her, but she made it really easy on me as well. I was gonna say, like, if she steps up, then I can cheese her. If not, I'll just shove in the wave and base. Now that she's gotten cheesed and now she's really low, I may just want to end up staying to abuse my HP advantage, although... unless we can actually turret dive. I'll start kind of wasting it anyway, I think, by not being in position. I was gonna base, fuck it. Gonna have a shitload of AD now. I imagine at first they were probably panicking, thinking, oh god, we're getting ganked. Then they eventually, when nobody showed up, they realized, oh, it's just Alistar. What is he doing? I think she has ult. Okay, he lives. If she does have ult, he needs to be careful he doesn't get sniped by that, though. They're probably basing Let's look to crash this. Okay, they're actually staying. We can definitely dive. Alistar will probably have to dive for it, but... got her. And we got him. Sorry. Wait, did Teemo flash for that? Oh my god, Teemo. Why would you flash for that? Oh well. Is there any chance I can end up finishing this turret? I have a lot of AD and white synergizes more with AD than attack speed, so I guess I can, yeah. Nice. I probably can't risk going for any more CS here. But I'm pretty happy with this outcome. Yeah, overall, I think the benefits of the setup definitely show up a lot later. Like, the way it was presented to me, I was like, oh man, it's level 1 Aphelios, you can just hit people and massively chunk them. Again, maybe because I had a melee versus ranger matchup, I just didn't have the right matchup for that to shine, but it mainly just starts to feel worth at around level 6, if it ever does become worth. Because by then you actually, like, you've unlocked all your abilities, your AD ratios have become higher, they've scaled higher. So you actually benefit more from AD at this stage than you did at the level 1 or the level 2 or the level 3, level 4. The earlier you are into the game, the more auto-attack reliant you are. That's why attack speed just is the king of early game setups, in my opinion. Okay. Dead. And dead. Should not have checked that brush.
A prayer for their souls, torn from the night.
Oh my... Really? Like, really? Why? You think I'm mispositioned? My bad, Riot. How dare I position where I can't reach the minion? Oh, and of course it also synergizes better with white, because white just scales so little with attack speed anyway. You may as well just have full AD. God, she has so many shields. Alright, if I can land another green QR, she probably dies. Or a blue Q. Yeah. Close. Close-ish. Don't really want to flash just to go melee at this stage. I got a big shutdown to protect with my flash. Anyway, wow, that is a really early tier 2 turret for us. Actually, if I stay for one more wave, I have Infinity Edge, so I probably want to do that. But I don't have to sell my dagger, I don't want to, and it also gives us a chance to just see if Jinx is going to be cheesable. Is she going to overextend here without checking? Okay, here we go. Oh my god, Alistar. I can keep slowing her with purple. Okay, beautiful. What the hell? Oh, I got red now. Oh my god, I'm gonna die to minions. Fuck. Really, man? That's sad. If only I had my purple key up from the start, maybe it could have been different. I got hit by a billion different damage sources here, actually. What the? Even from Milio. Like 4 different damage sources, each hitting me once. This one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage sources. My god. Took a lot of damage from the minions, too. Oh, that's even starting from when I killed Jinx, though. Yeah, I mean, this has always been like a thing you can do if you want to, and like I said, potentially has optimal use cases. You can just go like full adaptive force, start Q, not full max Q, but at least like put first few points in it before you start maxing lethality. No points in W at all. And that you are going to do insane burst around the time that you hit level 6. But I don't think that's new to this. I don't think this... I mean, technically, yes, because AD synergizes with attack speed, and you now have more attack speed. Technically, that setup did get a little tiny bit buffed. But I think the attack speed buff really... You know, it's nice, but I don't think it's so big that it influences your setup, you know? That's my opinion on that. Can I shove another wave here? Yeah, for sure. I'm in vision, but we know the enemy jungler is topside anyway. I don't have to be afraid of Jinx and Milio. Even if Yone shows up, I should kill him with these weapons as well. Red-white, so I'm very effective at fighting people from melee range.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Darkness is not heresy. It lies within us all.
Oh. Oh my god, there was a Yone on the screen, I didn't even notice. Okay, at least I killed him? Yeah, I didn't see that knockup coming from Yone.
An ally has been slain.
Well, that sucks. Yeah, we shouldn't have been fighting there, actually. That was pretty troll when you look at where the rest of our team are.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Should have been pinging them back. So fuck it, I was trying to burst down the echo and he just gets ulted away from me as well. So like even what little I did try and do in that fight was completely invalidated by my teammates anyway.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Okay, the sound is gonna be pretty tanky until I have Lord Dominic's, but I'm on a good pace to get it fairly early, so that shouldn't be an issue. Guess I'm going for red buff here. There's not gonna be much bot lane farm for me by the time I get there. Can maybe go top now though, although Quinn might want that anyway. I could just go mid now. Everybody's abandoning the lane, perfect. Want to be grouped anyway. There's an echo behind me. Oh my god, I didn't notice Yone again. Yone might, or Sion might try and ult me again. There it is, can somebody block it? Timo, just, you're full HP, tank for your ADC, please. Oh, that's so illegal, man. Yeah, like, how am I to participate in this fight if none of my teammates actually tank Sion ult for me? I can't possibly hit Sion while dodging his ult if I'm in auto-attack range. Say that again. I think there's not much I could have done different besides just not trusting my teammates. Like, Alistar should have stayed between me and the Sion, but failing that, at the very least, Teemo can at least block that and not try and dodge it. So it just doesn't fucking matter if Teemo gets Sion ulted there. Oh well. Yeah, I shouldn't have trusted my teammates, I think that's about it. Don't think I need anti-heal, so we can get another longsword.
Has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
We're in this together. Darkness and light.
But you can just start rotating top, you have no need to tax my farm and then also rotate top and take that farm too. Trying to give your teammates. Okay, this Yone might end up being in trouble, we'll see. Yep.
Lights of dust. Shimmering.
Oh crap. Was expecting a crit there. She's really tanky with Amelia shield. There's an Echo trying to flank me still, actually.
I know your true face, brother.
Okay, we're gonna ignore the mid wave, which is a little bit of a risk because they can get a free turret off of that potentially, but Oh man, so goddamn close. That is so unlucky, because if I managed to tag the melee with that, I could have potentially hit Jinx with the pass-through flame. You know? My god. That should be fine. God, he's tanky. Never mind, this is maybe not fine. Jesus, there we go. I'll slow him with that. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna need a Lord Dominic's ASAP for that guy. So you see why it is so important that we did not go static shift this game. Oh, close one. How much do I need? I'm very close. Let's try and go mid for that. Yeah, I just need to build full damage against the Scion who just needs to not get stomped and is gonna be insanely tanky.
Which of us am I?
An enemy has been slain.
Darkness, crescent's edge.
I can just ignore this and push actually. Never mind, Scion is on the way probably. Oh, no, Scion is TPing. I'm being very indecisive here, but I've decided what I'm doing. I mean, I don't think anybody was fighting over the Atacon when I left. If they started fighting afterwards, well, should have maybe looked at the fact that URDC was farming mid. That's fine, at least the trade is something for it. I'm gonna mute whoever's pinging me. Red buff is up, I'm gonna ignore the rest of these raptors. Would be nice to actually get that Drake, but I'm already too far committed on the top side, so I'm just gonna help Quinn push this turret. Wanna try and do as much damage on top side since we can't get the bot side fast enough. I've also got the perfect weapons for split pushing, so this is not too bad. I probably should have done a better job actually of communicating to my team that they should just leave the Drake. There's no point in them like leaving the Drake but also dying. Once I've committed onto pushing top, we're not contesting that Drake, so I should try and make my team realize that. Just through pings. Yeah, like you see how this is not like just a positive... Oh, hang on. Maybe if I use barrier and just ran into Jinx, I could have killed her there. Yeah, this is not just a straight, like, clear positive for the enemies, right? They had to completely give up, you know, a 700 gold turret, as well as this turret, as well as the inhib, to get this streak. And on top of that, they happened to kill like 2 or 3 of my teammates. That's completely unrelated. My team could have just given up that Drake. Like, if you see that it's 3v5 on the map, you don't take that fight. You just let your teammates get something on the opposite side of the map. And I think it's pretty clear the enemies actually made a mistake in committing so hard to the Drake while having nobody defending top lane, because this is a good trade for us in my opinion, if we didn't just randomly all die as well. We had like 3 or 4 deaths there, which is completely unneeded. Maybe I should die, you know, like maybe that death was unpreventable. Although again, like I traded 1 for 1 as well, so it doesn't even matter. That's fine. It's mainly my teammates all dying for nothing that was very preventable. Just need to understand macro better. Alright, I'm not getting any farm unless I go bot, so I want to go bot. Since mid has been farmed by Quinn. Okay, I think we can swap to the regular rotation from here. Is that Scion over there? Okay, I see him now. I'm gonna ping my team away, you should not fight. I still have every incentive to push this wave, because looking at the map, there's no reason why anybody should fight. There's nothing to fight over except maybe defending mid turret, but they're not, like, hard committing to pushing that. Yeah, like, dying in the jungle, for example, that's defending nothing. There's no reason for that. I can't predict that. I'm not gonna not farm a wave because people are, you know, just unwilling to not fight. Yeah, kind of at a bad spot here. Nice root. Ah, she didn't keep moving forwards, my bad. Okay.
The same darkness.
I fucked up here. I need to flash out, or I need to like flash onto them and commit to the kill. Ooh. Okay. I suppose that's probably better than just flashing out. Get a double kill. Yeah, those are my two choices. Like, I was kind of like positioned aggressively because I was thinking about killing the Jinx and the Melio. But then once I committed to this direction and I realized, oh, but the sound can fuck me up, I realized, oh, like, at this point, I'm in a position where flash is going to be needed. Either flash out, which is the safest option, or I can save my flash and just play this out and just wait to see if eventually I'll need to flash out, or whether I can just use it to flash in and kill these guys. Which ideally, like, you know, it was fairly predictable they would eventually end up in a spot where I could just AoE them both. I could try and flash on them when they were both here, but then I would only be able to target one or the other, and I would just be flashing one for one, which isn't as good as all the, you know, as the options that I had. I guess I'll finish Phantom Dancer and go for Quick Cloak. Can also actually upgrade my boots here. It's just constant fighting for no reason. It makes me look bad when I'm just never around for these fights. Obviously this time is an exception, but like generally when I'm on the side lane, it makes me look bad if I'm not around for these fights, but there's just no reason for the fights to even happen to begin with. It's very unpredictable. Hopefully by now my team realized though that I'm a huge win condition. I'm very fed at this point. Like 2 items ahead of Jinx almost. Or not even almost, I just am. Oh my god, that slow is strong. Stronger than I realized. Okay, well Drake is up. Their jungler is dead. If we could group for that, that would be sick. Okay. They haven't started it. That's all we need to know for now. Let's push this out. And now for example... Well, we don't have TP up, but if we had TP up for example, while we're fighting for this Drake, or like... while we're at a stalemate, somebody could just TP... If we're all fully grouped on the Drake, somebody could just TP and push that wave into the turret. It forces the enemies to have to respond if I push that in. Echo? Dude, he is lucky he didn't get one shot. Couldn't quite see his HP, but I can tell you he was lucky. Oh my god. Okay, I barely got the heal at the end. Oh my god, I've been a little bit lucky here. Okay, I lifesteal more than I take from Thornmail. Oh. Would have been cleaner if I had Blue Trinket, but all good. Yeah, I don't know who it is that keeps pinging me, because I muted Teemo, but somebody was still pinging me when I was shoving in the mid wave. These guys just don't understand macro at all. Like, there's no reason why we have to... Like, we weren't starting the Drake, we weren't engaging on them. Like, what do we lose by me going mid and just, you know, saying, okay, let's not engage on them for like 15 seconds while Phil shoves mid? What do we lose from that? Nothing. Oh, we're doing Baron. I should be there for that, my bad.
You walk the path of darkness, but you do not walk it alone.
It's probably Teemo. At this point, since I'm mid, I may as well finish this. Probably Teemo pinging it, and I have him muted. Oh crap, I'm in a tough spot here. He's not engaging on me though, so I guess I'm fine. Cool. Yeah, Yone needed to ult me there, otherwise... not much you can do. I guess I'll base. It's a big power spike to pass up on. can go for the Raptors, just to give me something to farm while I'm on the way towards grouping.
All we ask is for a witness to our sorrow.
Let's get rid of green. I would rather have weapons that are suited to dealing with melees than green. Just trying to keep the Baron buff on the cannon minion. Should be able to finish this, right? It's a little bit risky, but I got flash up.
Your team has destroyed
Yeah, nobody's in position. Just want to wait out the Echo W. What am I slowed by? I must have been sniped by a Psione, I imagine. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm very dead there, unfortunately, my bad. Got slowed by too much shit there. I'll review it. Let's see. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be trying to hit Sion over the wall here when my only frontline is Alistar. I'm just 2 alone. I think there's some like high ground, low ground shenanigans going on there, which led me to get hit by this Yone ult. Otherwise it looks a bit off. Yeah, sideways flash either way would have been safer, I should have done that. I might actually win this. We got a lot of DPS for the Sion. It's one of the better mages for dealing with tanks, I would imagine. Yeah, Sion... Wow, he's actually... Okay, he had the shield. I was gonna say, it looks like Sion is just walking into death there. This guy's healing a lot from this as well. Is there any upgrades I can make to my build at this point? I wouldn't say so. Could sell Collector for Shieldbow if I deemed that more useful in this game, but I don't think it really is. Might be useful against Yone and Echo, but overall, like, these guys are just not even anywhere near full build yet. I think overall, I should be fine if I just play properly.
How can I help you when I put your life at risk?
Can't go to white, purple now. Oh, I just want to hit something. Like, purple is useless if you're sitting on just 1 purple ammo. Because you can't auto Q, you can only auto and then swap. Oh my god. My bad. Too much shit to keep track of, man. So Bryce can carry. He's strong. As much as he may be a good mage for dealing with tanks, he's still, you know, it's nothing compared to an Aphelios. Or really any late game crit ADC. Ooh, there was a Jinx ult in there as well, actually. Damn. Didn't even notice that. Oh my god, nice. Yeah, I think my map awareness just was a bit lacking there. I think there probably was a sign that Echo was around. I don't think he came out of nowhere. Because you can barely break his shield. Oh my god, she actually got him though. I think that's because he broke his shield early, right?
An enemy has been slain.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Either he popped the shield for damage or it popped naturally. I'm not sure. One or the other. Oh, nice. Can get rid of some blue ammo just to make sure my cycle stays on track.
You cannot feel the tear running down your cheek. I cannot wipe it away.
I guess we're just gonna be waiting until Baron spawns. We can try and end without it, but that's just needlessly risky. In the meantime, we'll just suck up their camps. And be patient.
Remember what you have learned,
It's gonna be more valuable to try and one-shot Echo than start this, but... Alright, it's fine, we can just be patient, just push in this mid-wave. They have to deal with their super minions anyway. Can I one-shot this Echo? Oh fuck, I nearly had both of them. Ooh, that sucks. That was supposed to be better. Does Mila just provide a billion shielding or what? Not bad. Could have flashed that fucking Yone thing as well. Okay, I think my blue key didn't reach Jinx, but yeah, I'm surprised she didn't take so much damage there actually. Jesus. My problem with this game so far is every single fight I just get one shot by a CC chain. Oh man. Oh, the Baron actually finished there. Oh, nice try, Rise. Yone could try and turn. Oh, he's going for it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, sadly they get the Baron, but only one of them gets to keep it. Could be worse. Man, this game really should have been over ages ago. I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and buy shield bow, see if that helps at all, but... Gonna mean significantly reduced damage onto the Scion, and also just much less one-shot potential onto Jinx and Milio, although... the way Milio's shields seem to be performing, I'm not sure. I should try and one-shot them anymore anyway.
perfectly balanced.
I can clear that later. Yeah, Raz is full build as well, I don't have to worry too much about letting him farm. Okay, this is gonna be soul for whichever team picks up the streak. Well, this game is nothing if not tense. Not sure I want to follow up here. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, no frontline. 1v1 against Sama should be fine though. Oh, he barely survives, what the hell? Alright, got Yone at least. Fucking Milio, bro. Oh. Wow, I feel like this fight I would have really popped off if I had Collector. That would be at least the Scion dead. Possibly Milio as well. Jeez. Never even popped my shield bow either. Of course, this is the one fight where I don't sell it, but I actually outplay everything. Oh. Of course, he's just beelining for me. Oh, I can kill him, but that's about it. CC chained again, my bad. It's tough if I don't have flash, man. Obviously, I should have heard the sound and I should have realized he was just coming for me, but... Mostly, this game is just very surprising and how desperate they are to kill me. Like, this is unusual that they would just devote so many cooldowns at me. Like, even when I'm, like, positioned relatively far back, right? Like, I'm not... You know, I'm not in their faces or anything. I'm just chilling, doing my own thing. But yeah, of course, Echo 2 seconds prior when I started stepping forwards, it already placed this W on me because they're just looking for me non-stop. Yeah, every fight there's a Scion ult directly on me and there's no frontline to block it. There's Yone ult from off-screen. Echo W with a flank, or if I'm just not paying attention even just from my front. Oh, there's just so much stuff, man. I need flash for everything. Like, either I get some frontline, which, by the way, Alistar is the only frontline. Probably explains why I'm struggling so hard here, because there's literally nobody that can stand between me and a lot of these threats except the Alistar. And even then, I can't trust him. Because if I try and team fight with him in the mix, he just won't block Sion ult and have to flash to dodge it. And if I get hit by Sion ult, I also get hit by Yone ult and other stuff, and I just get one shot every time. Man, in a game like this, I sure wish I'd taken Gathering Storm. I think I only even took Inspiration because I was assuming I'll do Static Shiv. I didn't see that they had a Sion.
We would not need each other, Aphelios.
I should get rid of green actually, it's not going to be as useful in fights as blue, especially if you're getting dived. Might be useful for trying to one-shot Jinx, but that's impractical when they have... What the hell? Ah, oh my god, he's... Ah, he solo tanked my blue ult while also just sniping me with the ult as well. Fuck's sake. Again, the CC chain. This time it was actually only the one CC, but it doesn't matter, it's just enough lockdown, all they needed. Oh man. Yeah, this comp just sucks with Aphelios though. Generally, Aphelios, you want some frontline. It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter too much if they're, like, tanks or not. I think that's a misconception. Aphelios works just fine if your comp is, like, full solo queue, you know, like Kha'Zix jungle, Katarina, mid, Riven top, whatever. Just so long as people who are, like, gonna get in the middle of things to cause some disruption so you can do your thing. Problem is, every single one of these fights, somebody like Yone can just try and snipe me with ult. Because he's not fighting anyone. Never at any point is he having to deal with anyone. Because we're full ranged. Like if there was a Katarina ulting, the middle, like their backline for example, these guys couldn't just get away with just like tunnel visioning on me, you know? That's what makes this game so hard, is they are getting really rewarded for just ignoring everything but me. Ooh. Getting red buff, I'll start pathing over there though. Might be a fight. I guess not. Okay, we should be able to Baron. Okay, I have flash up for this fight. Actually, because I'm gonna have flash up, I should have sold my shield bow for collector. And the one fight that I got to fight with flash up, see how Alistar goes to the other side of Sound and now I don't have protection from Sound? This is exactly what I mean. This is my one frontline and this is how he plays. That's partially why this game is so hard, besides the fact that we're all ranged. Because even the one frontline just doesn't do his job correctly. God, that guy is tanky actually. He's got hobbies, okay. Okay, the enemy jungler is dead. We can either push for the win now, or we can get Baron. Okay, I guess we're fighting. Oh. Oh my god, she didn't finish me off, thank god. Oh, I misclicked the inhib there. God, that sustain from the red, switching to red for autos instead of blue, just actually kept me alive for one auto. You see where Alistar should be standing and just isn't, by the way? He should be right in front of the Sion. Oh well, what can you do? At least it finally ends in a win. Hence one. GG.